because 300,000 times a month somebody watches me do what I just did. And of those 300,000 views, 200,000 are consumers trying to figure out how to buy a car. And I get wished dead every single day. This morning I woke up to, I hope you die of pancreatic cancer. That's in writing. I get abused daily. But I've also discovered that the mindset of the consumer, they're full of myths. They think every time you sell a car, you make $1,000. They think every time we sell a Ford Explorer, we make $15,000. This is what they believe, isn't it? I mean, I know this. The salespeople that are going to make the most money today, tomorrow, next month, next year, and in the future are going to be the ones that are the best at educating consumers. In order to educate them, they have to believe you. In order to believe you, they got to like you. The internet's changed everything, but it's changed. The one thing it hasn't changed is people are still buying from people. Unless it's a Carvana customer, then they're not buying from people. A Vroom customer, they're not buying from people. Fair.com, they're not buying from people. At this point, that's a minority, a small minority of consumers. It's growing. What we have to make sure is when someone engages us on the telephone, or by email, or in person, that they like us, which means we got to tell them the truth. We got to help them make a better decision. I sold cars for 35 years. The last 5, I haven't sold a single car. You know why? I have decided that, well, let me ask you a question. Mr. KBB, what's your name?
Wes.
Wes, let me ask you a question. Do you like to be sold?
The truth, I'm a sales guy.
I know you're a sales guy, but
Right? So if I see something I like,
but be more of a
I
consumer.
don't like to be bullshitted,
Okay.
but I will be closed. That's the truth.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Would you rather be sold or would you rather buy?
Buy. I'd rather buy. Yes.
I guess we're going to, maybe 99% of the people are going to be like that. Even, I'm a sales guy too. All right? I get a kick out of a good salesperson. Don't get me wrong. But I prefer buying to being sold. Life insurance. I met this son of a bitch. God damn. I mean, this guy was a great salesman. I hated him. I didn't have any fun. But buying a car, should it be fun? Yeah, it should be. Look, I went out to dinner last night. The dinner was like $39. Had I not had fun for $39, I'd have been pissed. The average price of a new car is $37,000. I better have a good time if I'm going to spend $37,000 with you. By the way, yes, sir.
You've been around the block a little bit.
How could you tell? There's 19% of the people out there who are not going to pay us for any value at all. We could all make a presentation of all the value we offer them. They're not going to look at us and say, screw it. If you don't give me the lowest price, I ain't buying a car from you. That's 19% of the people. 81% of the people will pay us for value if we create it for them. But we don't know we don't know who's who. And the problem is, I make a presentation to Corey, and Corey blows me off. Then I make a presentation to Marvin, Marvin blows me off. So then I get to thinking that everybody is going to blow me off, so I quit making a good presentation. Don't let that happen to you. You have to be consistent to be spectacular in this business. Kevin, is it fair to say that oftentimes once we get a little experience, we start prejudging people?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've been guilty of it in the past, I promise you. Don't prejudge people. Do your best with every single one of them, and you will get what I call your unfair share. The unfair share means you're helping people buy that other salespeople could not help buy. The best value guarantee for you, Heather, is it's killer. When you can say to somebody on the telephone, you can't pay too much for the vehicle you're inquiring about. It's impossible. We have a policy in writing. You come here, you buy the vehicle, should you find that similar vehicle with the same benefits anywhere else on the planet for less money within 5 days, we cut your check back. Now, what time can you be here?
Okay, write that all down for me.
I've got everything I'm saying written
I'm just
down.
saying, I've been told once I get asked about a price, I'm not